Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to Shogun. A little about the show. Has Japanese daddy Tsunade in it, so of course it's going to be good, and I believe he's also the director, maybe producer of it. There's a high level of detail actually focused on the era of Japan that we're going to be focused on, and the overall costumes, the dialect. I believe it's also based on a book, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of one-to-ones there. And then there's probably going to be some fluff here and there, but I think that's natural for a TV show. So pretty excited. And overall, this is the first video I'll be doing on the channel. So in terms of camera settings, lighting, anything else, if you have any suggestions, feel free to add that in the comments, and I'll be sure to take note for future episodes. Alrighty, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. And I am watching this, by the way, at the end. So it's already completed the first mini-series of 10 episodes, and I believe they're announcing, or have already announced, a season 2, even though apparently all of this covers the entirety of the book. Sorry, season 1 covers the entirety of the book. Ooh, not in good shape.
I was unable to take any celestial declinations due to...
The clouds.
Yes, the clouds. However, white sand by the Mark 10. 10 fathoms. White sand in the tallow.
You see what you want to see.
Well, the son of a bitch Spaniard's rudder was right about Magellan's Pass, was it not?
Don't give it here, the cursed bastard thing. It's been the death of us all.
Time has come for you to start making plans.
Time to meet Davy Jones, huh?
As of tonight, no water.
We'll reach the Japans.
Japans, listen to yourself. That is the scurvy talking.
We'll lay claim to that dark land. Then it's back to Holland, rich, having gone round the world.
Damn.
At my age,
I guess that's normal, around 100 people per ship. I guess depending on the size of the ship and, like they said, trading. So that's a lot of people. Fuck.
That would be a coward's way out. Erasmus remains home to a dozen men still looking to you.
Looking to me for what? We cannot fulfill our mission. Don't you see there is nothing?
All right. There you have it.
Island. There's nothing to fear. It's a blessed release. It's like only a soft wind in your face. Can you feel it?
Seems like that's not for me, bro.
He's calling us home.
Lost your mind. I'm gonna keep fighting till the bloody end. Nope. This pilot's now the captain. I don't know the hierarchy. Also, I really like his voice. It's pretty unique so far. Kind of like that raspy tone. Okay, so we already have some Portuguese influence. I mean, I know they mentioned that in the beginning, but Portuguese Catholics. Portuguese Catholics. Ooh, ghost ship. Oof. Makes me want to watch Pirates of the Caribbean. So it looks like they already had muskets and then also bows and arrows. Yeah, muskets in the back there, bows and arrows in the middle, and then swords up front. Man, look at this costume. The real question is, how much time's elapsed since our last scene on the ship? Now, we already know we're in dire straits. No food, no water. So it's just merely like days after, weeks after. So weeks would be kind of difficult. But...
何者にござりましょう。
Chapter 1. Anjin? Anjin? One of those two? Wonder what that means. Little falconry? Oh no, it's Daddy. Literally.
素晴らしいございまするな。
誠にこやつは太陽を背にして獲物の目をくらませる。力を蓄え襲いかかる時を待ち構えておる。相手は敵がすぐそばにおることすら気づきません。では参るとするか。
大坂城に用をおいてくださりました。虎長様のお屋敷まで護衛するよう石堂様より申し使っておりまする。
虎長が誠に来るとは驚き申した。
賢者は己の才を悟るものじゃ。
I mean, it's obviously implied through the music and kind of what they just mentioned and being confined to personal quarters, but it's a very ominous situation to be brought into. Power struggle is mentioned, so this is probably the main two sides, main factions, outside of the Portuguese influence. Or maybe they are influenced by the Portuguese. I guess we'll find out. Man, I really like these costumes.
して
大坂はどうも好きだ。
So beautiful.
ここはもやクソダメでござる。
大坂へよう参られた。大老衆になり代わり礼を申し上げる。
The armor in the background is pretty sick.
馴染みのない石地でござりまするな。
しかるべき石地でござろう。成り行きを鑑みれば。
虎長殿、太閤様がお亡くなりになられて1年。
Just all of us versus you, pretty
そ
much.
の方のご大老に立てつく振る舞いを絶えず憂慮してきた。己が勢力を伸ばすのを殿下はきつく戒めておられた。
それがしは関東の領主で満足しておりますゆえ、この太平の世を自ら乱そうなどとは思いもよらぬこと。
妙じゃの。折しも今朝方お世継ぎのお母君が江戸へ出立なされた。何の前触れもなしにじゃ。
落葉の方様の妹君は具足の嫁。お産を控えた妹君を。
大坂での近江の無事を担保すべく人質になされるおつもりか。
A dude just tweaking.
そ
What
れ
the
がしが
fuck?
この城の人質でないのと同様、落葉の方様も江戸の人質などではござりません。
我ら使命の署名がある。木山殿。
I'm not familiar with Minowara. What that actually means.
この
Assuming it's his clan or something based on the status, but
恐れながら我が殿は万事につく法令に準じておられます。かような根も葉もない疑惑で逆賊扱いなさるのは。
shit.
よし控えよ。
面目次第もないことにございます。しかし殿に対するあまりの非礼につい。
非礼？石堂殿がいつ非礼なことを申された。
Damn, everybody is sweating heavy. Makes sense, very tense situation, obviously, and then
我が一族老頭根絶やしにしお家断絶のご沙汰を。
bro, this went from 0 to 100 way too fast.
石堂殿、何とぞ。
I mean, I guess he did try to pull out a sword on everybody.
仕方ない。しかし
It's like, hey, honey, how was work today? I know, it was great. You know, I pulled out my sword or attempted to, and, you know, man, the Lord let us off with a blessing. I just gotta kill myself and all of us. It's like, what the fuck?
しかるに命にじゃ。
では何故殿はここを動こうとなさいません。 殿のお命を狙う官僚どもに囚われたまま何故落ち葉の方様が戻られ次第彼らは憑依の上殿を亡き者にする腹に相違ございません。
すまんな広松。今戦えば4対1、負けは出場。ここに残るより道はない。
殺されるかわからぬかような俺に拙者に大坂を出て異国の船を見分してまいれと。
すぐに出立してくれ。
おじ上が見分なさるまで罪には下ろさぬように。
藪重様が
大急ぎで文を送ったのでな。おじ上はすぐにご覧になりたいそうじゃ。
Praying for our souls.
They're Japanese. Don't all thank your good fortune at once. We've reached it. Portugal's secret empire in the east. And as long as they stay that way, we are safe. We're just merchants. Lost at sea. Looking for safe passage home.
You really think it'll work?
Sounds like a ruse to me.
Here's what you're missing. The lot
Definitely not just traders.
We've been caught a lee. This is not where we die.
無事度が過ぎておるぞ。
お下がりなされませ。
殿の命じゃ。その子を引き渡せ。
お断りいたします。藤殿。
She's also wearing a cross.
石堂様の前で殿のお顔に泥を塗ったばかりか、この子の命を差し出すとまで。聞いております。ご心中をお察し申し上げます。
そしてわしはそなたの夫じゃ。
そして藤殿は武君の誉れ高いかの戸田広松様の孫娘、その嫁ぎ先である宇佐美家が今日この日終わるのでございます。忠義様の短慮のせいで。
Spitting facts. Can't imagine how extreme this would be back then, because obviously Japan's very rule-based, heavily rule-based as of today. And then, of course, all the tradition and everything else back then. I imagine it's just tenfold. It's pretty tight. I like that get-up.
そなたの父が亡くなった時でさえこの機を逃してはならぬ。そなたにふさわしい領地をくださるのは藪重殿を置いて他にはない。
上がってこい。
Nobody understands.
伊豆のご領主柏木藪重様がお目通りくださるのじゃ。とっとと上がってまいれ。
Hello there. You the leader of these men?
General Kenobi.
My name is John Blackthorne, and I would very much like to speak to you.
一人残らず上がってこい。
If it's agreeable, I will come up alone.
何を言うとるのかわからんわ。全員じゃ、全員上がってこい。
You can't. They'll kill you, pilot.
Pilot, look at their swords. 上がってこい。
Look out! No, 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 no! Don't fight them!
上がってこい。おとなしくしろ。
上がってこい No, no violence!
Ooh, the chum bucket?
はよ、上がってまいれ。
You fucking savages! Now I will come up alone and speak for my men.
You keep hold of him, in case I don't come back.
Bastards!
We are merchants. I request we be released to the safety of our ship. We mean you no harm.
村地、お前はキリシタンだったな。ポルトガル語は
ほとんど話せませんで。
おとなしくするよ伝えよ。
大見様、say, be good. Is this the Japans?
Hi. Yes.
How do I say? If this is how he treats guests, tell this poxy little bastard I've pissed on his whole damn country.
Probably not the best time to do that, my guy. Oh shit, he's gonna piss on you? So that's sailing, so just probably being gross from sailing, being captured, and then have the chum bucket thrown on you. Now he's been pissed on. I'm sure that aroma is on point. Ooh, shit. Are we getting like an umbrella or something? Jeez. I want to be all red and...
なぜこの方は囚人として捕らえられているのか。いい加減にせんか。下がれ。王様、どうかおわしにやらかして。
Whoa. Okay, don't listen, you get your head cut off. Holy fuck.
この村にようこそおいでました。よぼしき様。待てれ。この万人とわしの通じを務めよ。こいつは悪魔。人殺し。海賊。My name is John Blackthorn. I'm English. And you're a pirate. Come to war on a peaceful Portuguese settlement. 待てれ。楽さんか。とても悪い男。
Portuguese settlement, but this is Japan.
They don't know about us.
Wait, maybe it's not mainland Japan? Maybe it's like an island off the... Well, island off the island?
I am not one of them, and I will not be spoken for by Catholics.
Nice.
Not in Europe and certainly not in this dark land. Kaizaku wa shinanibe nanime-sen. こやつが海賊だという証でもあるのか? Huh?
That's not proof of piracy. I mean, granted, if he gets those ledgers or those books or whatever they were, then I guess it's not going to be looking too good for him, but... I don't like that he's a special way to kill people.
We'll be all over this continent soon. Go back in your sty, pick up your axe.
Okay, so this must be the young heir, based on him being lower and calling him Lord and all that. This is... Okay, so it is his clan that we mentioned earlier. Oh, he said the thing? But what I was going to say earlier is that I wonder, since obviously the heir's mother's at his castle, but they think that he's holding her hostage. And then this must be like the grandmother or like the other wife of the Taiko, maybe, just based on age. But she seems to like our Lord Toranaga here, so I guess they're all on the same side. But then Ishido and the other council members are against him. They're gonna boil him alive? This is a special way, so he's done this before. That's crazy. He's a human crab. That's rough. Imagine having to hear that like throughout the entire night too in your village. Exactly.
もはやさほど長くは続かぬのでしょう。
殿は死の刹那というものに取りつかれておられる。己の力が到底及ばぬ。どうやっても免れないありさまになった時、人がその成り行きとどう対峙するかということに。
Makes you wonder how many other methods of killing he's done to kind of land on his special method.
殿、菊殿でござりまする。伊豆随一の遊女でござりまする。
何をみだらな目で見ておる。
Sorry, my lord. Sorry. Just so captivating. Hmm? And if she's the most celebrated outside of the actual act itself, I'm assuming she's probably really good at reading people. She probably already knows that Yabashige is not like anyone else. Probably deranged, a little off the rocker. And she's right. Jesus, his face. That should be fucking freezing though.
Christ.
Well, it is your first time, so that makes sense. You don't know they slide. All of the doors you've ever seen are push, right?
Good morning.
You broke my fucking door.
Where are my boots? Well, listen, if it's amenable to either of you, I'd...
Stop moving, please. We're trying to do our job.
I'd like to speak to your leader again.
恐れながら万人の船のことは虎長様にお伝えいたさぬのでございます。
虎長様は大坂に囚われておられる。死人に先々の話をして何とする。
Uramatsu.
看板船とその船乗りらを拿捕したとの知らせを受け、ここにいることこそ寛容と思うた次第。
大筒はどこじゃ。あの船には異国の船乗りに加え、鉄砲500丁、大筒20門、それに金銀数箱あると聞く。
理解を得ております。
それは何よりじゃ。日の本の外交を統括する殿が、船と積み荷一切、すべて押収する。よいな。
Oh, there goes your plan.
この伊豆は我が貸木家家中でござる。
これは失礼いたした。その方は我が殿に忠義を尽くすものとばかり思い込んでおったゆ
え。Oh shit. He's like, you're right, my bad. His gift, don't worry. He's gonna polish all those cannons, polish all those muskets.
その他の寛容な心がけ、殿も喜ばれよ。
Uramatsu, don't fuck around.
大阪まで連れて行くと思うぜ。
You go, 大阪。
I go nowhere until I see my men.
Hey, visiting bastards! Kinjiro ne Kinjiro! Is he the pilot? Anjin ka? Hiramatsu-sama. Rodrigo-sama, koichi no mendo miru ne.
Oh, you just did Anjin. Anjin, pilot.
Real good. Bow to the bastard sama if you want to live. Go yosha kodasare to all the shit-eating samas, huh? Come.
He's quick with it.
Osaka, big city. The great Lord Yoshihito Ranaga wants to meet you.
What does he want with me?
Play with your balls, maybe. How should I know? Well, he's a powerful sword, so I might let him. Powerful than those men. Lord of the Canto? 1,000,000 of them fanatics would die for the honor of wiping his ass.
I didn't catch your name, friend.
Rodriguez. And I'm a Spaniard who sails for the Portuguese. I'm not your friend.
Any chance of me boarding my ship, Rodriguez?
Yeah, just as soon as you lick my jib.
Jesus. I like this guy.
I told these Samas that I'd be responsible for you, so do us both a favor, blow her a kiss.
Well, I mean, if they've already taken the silver cannons, muskets, it's just a matter of time until they open up that desk. And apparently they'll hang you if you're a pirate, so...
Be a storm by sunset.
Yeah, we should head northwest. This crew will have to keep within sight of land.
That's some faith.
Shukume. What is that word? Shukume? Shukume. It's like an attitude out here. It's karma. Fate. Fixed destiny. Everything is connected. Part of a whole. Life, death. You just have to accept your weak place. I like your English.
I like this battle of the tongues. It's a lot of fun.
Even we have a long night ahead of us, I think I shall allow you the honor of taking this watch. Come. Kind of you to trust me. Well, why not? You are a pilot, not a godless savage. Kokoro e mashita. Aye.
Oh, he learns. Yeah, I mean, even now, with today's ships, you could never catch me on open ocean like this. Just for this exact reason. I just feel too powerless. As really you are. Because that has to be a death sentence if you're going over.
What are you still doing up here, you pirate dicks? Please understand yourself to Portuguese. Please don't on English. Que viva España!
Oh shit. Man overboard. The intensity of the scene was really well done. God, I just be like perpetually cold with all this fucking wetness, the rain, being in the water, everything.
あのスペイン人を探すことには道理がございます。あの男に優秀なダッシュであるゆえ。お主が連れて行け。急げ。は、来い。
殿、見つけました。あやつでございます。
うわ。
I'll bring him up. Me, you can't turn down a challenge in front of your men, can you? Go on, savage. Maybe the fall will kill you before you drown.
Jeez.
拙者にお任せくださいませ。こやつの権田がわからぬか。こやつはわしがしくじるところが見たいのじゃ。わしを試しておるね。浅はかなやつよ。自分では分かっておらねえようじゃが。
Calling the kettle black by chance? Bro, I would not be very trusting of two men holding that rope like that. If there's a tree or something I could tie around, I'd much prefer that. Shit-eating Sama.
Sorry about your sack of shit, Lord.
He's... Okay, he's alive. I was finally getting to experience that moment before death.
What the hell is he doing?
Rather go out on his own as opposed to just dying to nature. Yeah, that's brutal though. Ah, a little sign of respect, huh?
ポルトガル語が話せると聞いたが、
まだまだ不慣れでございます。
広松殿が網代で捕らえた者を連れてまいる。黒船に乗ってきた偉人じゃ。そなたに通詞を頼みたい。
ポルトガルの方々が通詞様をよこしてくださいましょう。
道を嫌っておるようじゃ。そなたの神への忠誠とわしへの忠義の心は相反するものであるか。
私がただのキリシタンであれば 人の心は一面ではございませんのゆえ。
宿命が我らを結びつけたのじゃ。
More than one heart.
そなたとわしと。
Assuming that just means loyalty, or I mean, I'm inferring that it means loyalty. Like I have one more duty, one more love.
Fire. My head is bursting and my passport's full. Make a foul nurse, English.
Will I die here?
Likely.
How can you just accept being powerless to this madness? And you mean to this life?
The Shukeme, it's all about fate.
Path of nature. And all we can do
If it is your fate to die, you shall die.
It's bollocks. I fought too long, too hard to get here. I won't succumb to this madness. I won't. I can't.
It's funny, I thought you washed up by accident.
The tale unravels.
It's the pilot. I found this on your ship.
Uh-oh.
It's right there. It was stolen off a Spanish sailor, I imagine. You must have found your way through Magellan's Pass. Which means this belongs to you. It's a list of all the Catholic bases that you and your so-called merchant crew were put into the torch. I mean, real savage business.
Ooh, okay.
Your orders: plunder any Spanish territory, reach the Japans, open trade in the New World. As soon as I arrive.
Literal paper trail, that's rough.
I tell you what, English, we're coming into port soon. Why are you going up there? Go up. Tell me what you see. And tell me, when you set eyes on Ozark...
Okay, his hands are behind his back now, where before they were cuffed in front.
Of civilization.
A little interesting.
What kind of man wields power in a land like this? The one who schemes in the open?
Not as savage as you think.
Or the one you never see? There's a saying out here that every man has 3 hearts. One in his mouth for the world to know. Another in his chest, just for his friends. And a secret heart.
Is he the spy?
Deep, where no one can find it. That is a heart a man must keep hidden if he wants to survive. And who knows? Maybe fate brought you here.
Oh, this is a cool shot. Shukame.
Maybe you'll live long enough to find out what it is.
Oh, he's got cool armor behind him too. Ah, showing the respect early, huh? So yeah, I mean, that was the first episode of Shogun. Obviously, it's a pilot episode, no pun intended. But just an entry into the characters, kind of world building that we're going to have, the costumes, obviously the language barriers that exist. So it looks like we're doing Japanese, old-timey Japanese, 1600s Japanese, Portuguese, we got English mixed in there. I'm assuming if any of those guys are actually Dutch, then we could probably have some Dutch as well. But it sounds like from at least his backstory, it's just English for the most part. They're pirates. Their mission is obviously to pillage and then establish trade with Japan. So that's going to be an interesting dynamic, especially now that they have the rudder and then the actual, I'm just going to call it a ledger. I don't know if they actually named it anything. But they have that. So they have evidence that he is a pirate. So we'll see how that plays with, Toranaga or Yapishige or maybe even Hiramatsu. I don't know. Well, I guess time will tell there, but we have all the plot lines, subplots. Kind of crazy. So I mean, there's a lot that's going to be happening. I'm excited for the future episodes. And then the 3 hearts. So we did touch on that at the very end. We have the heart that everyone else can kind of hear, the one you speak from your mouth. So that's the first fold. And then the second is obviously the one that you actually keep inside for your friends. So obviously, if you have those people close to you, like Hiramatsu for Toranaga, I'm assuming that they're going to be a little bit more liberal in the way they speak with each other, maybe a little bit more liberal in the secrets that they share, and just the vision for the future, their goals. And then the last one where you kind of keep it to yourself. So like obviously you can't share everything, especially if you're scheming or someone in power. You don't know who's going to turn on you probably. So keeping it close to your chest would make a lot of sense. And yeah, I think the three hearts were at least the three main characters. So we have Toranaga, we have Blackthorn, and it looks like Mariko is going to be our third one. So I'm interested in seeing what their hearts end up being. But yeah, we'll call it there and see you guys for episode 2.